think one of the most amazing things that have happened over the past several years has been really giving myself the chance to expose myself online more. And when I first started writing online, I didn't know what to write about. I didn't know what it was that I wanted to kind of get into when it came to building an audience and talking to others when it came to networking or connecting with people. I didn't know how I wanted to approach the online space overall. But as I kept doing that, things got easier and easier. As I kept doing the writing, as I kept writing articles, as I kept building relationships online. Um, and it's important to stay patient in the beginning, because if you want to build an online business, you probably know about the different business models online, like affiliate marketing, e-commerce, like drop shipping and stuff like that, and service-based businesses, products. Like sell t-shirts, you can do all these different things and stuff, right? Ghostwriting, copywriting, web, all these different business models. So stay patient in the beginning, because that's how you really learn how to kind of like, just give yourself the chance to understand different skills and stuff like that that you would like to, get into. So in the beginning, stay patient, keep putting in the reps with whatever it is that you want to do. And even if you don't know, whether it's video or writing, even if you don't know what business model you want to do, but you at least know whether or not you want to do writing or video, I would say just focus on documenting how you're learning about business, because that attracts an audience for you, so that once you are already familiar with a certain business model that you're probably thinking about investing into, and once you're starting that business and everything, you already have an audience that is familiar with not only you as a person, but how you relay the struggles that you have, because you were already sharing the struggles that you were having when you were documenting how you were figuring out online business stuff. So in the beginning, even if you don't know what business model you want to do, just focus on documenting your process and documenting how you're getting through those challenges, what things you're learning, how you're growing as a person, how you're adding value to people's lives, and the wins that you have had too. So that's what I did, and honestly, it was something that obviously has proven to work. And currently, I'm writing a ghostwriting business, and so that is where I've landed right now, for now at least. And it's honestly really fulfilling to write online and to build an online business in general, because I feel like you can reach so many more people through like a digital approach. Brick and mortar businesses, those are fine, obviously, like we need them. But I think that if you want to leverage the time that you put into a business, if you want to leverage the skills that you have and the authority that you have, the expertise that you have, the knowledge you have, whatever it is that you have to offer, if you really want to like offer that on a wide scale basis, going digital is really where it's at. And not only is it, at least for me, I can, with what I'm going to say, at least this is like my experience. When I started building a digital business, I wanted to just rely on my own knowledge. I wanted to just rely on me. And I didn't really know how I wanted to kind of, build a business, right? But then when I thought I got clearer, I was just still relying on my own like knowledge and my own expertise that I had so far. Then God made me realize that like I cannot do anything without him. And then, long story short, building a business with God now, and it has been one of the most fulfilling things ever in my life, because I could see how he's in control of everything. And like as a result, like I could build anything, I realized, because it's with him. And the ideas that I get are just fresh. They're new. They're like great ideas, and they're really good ideas, because it's not just me. It's God. Like God is leading me when it comes to the small things, to the big things, to who I reach out to what products I put out, to how I work on my business on a day-to-day basis. God has really transformed the way that I do business overall in general. And so like, just wanted to make this video in case like other people want to build an online business and are like also thinking about God, or you haven't been thinking too much about God, but you know, you still, maybe came across this video and maybe it triggered a memory that, something about something, whether, or not you resonate with this message, if you resonate with either God or business or whatever, I think that you should lean into that, like if you want to build a business, build it, because God is a God of love, abundance, and joy, and he wants to give you the desires of your heart. And he gives you those desires of your heart, but he just wants you. I think the most amazing thing is that he gives you those desires, and that he also wants to lead you to get those desires. It's like a win-win in every situation. All he wants is to like build a relationship with you. So the point is, lean into the desires that God has put in your heart, because honestly, it is really, the way. It's the way, right? Like Jesus is the way. And so just do it, if you've been like on the fence about something, on the fence about building a business, or, changing something in your life, or changing a certain habit that you have, or getting over an addiction, or building a business. I don't know if I said that already, but, or leaning in closer to God, or getting fit, getting healthier, building a strong network, diving into a new career or something, whatever it is, like just do it, because it's gonna pay off. And I'm telling you, it is worth it to take that chance on yourself. Like you don't need to wait for a specific time in your life to do something. You don't need to wait for a specific time in your life to kind of start working on who you are as a person, what skills you have, what skills you want to build. You don't need to wait for a specific day in your life that you have to kind of like, okay, now I can start. You know what I mean? So everything that has happened in your life has led you to be where you are at right now, so that you can leverage that and use those experiences, those emotions, those feelings, those thoughts, because God uses everything in your life. So everything you've been through and stuff that has led you to this moment where you are today, you can use all of that to do a new life, to go into a new life, to build a business, to build that business, to get healthier, to attract, whatever it is that you would like to. So don't ever get discouraged. Stay focused on what God has placed in your heart, because I'm telling you, no matter what it is that's going on in your life, no matter what it is that is happening, no matter what obstacles or roadblocks you're facing, it is definitely being used by God for you to get better in one way, shape, or form. It is, because God is a faithful and jealous God, and he is not just gonna he will never give up on you. And he's not gonna, sometimes like in our lives and stuff, like we may give up on things easily and stuff, but that is not who God is. God is so different than how we see ourselves. We're made in his image, but our shortcomings and stuff, and the things that we, sort of give up on sometimes because we may feel discouraged in a certain season, God is literally not like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's faithful. He is, what's the word? It starts with an O. Omnipotent or something. Omnipotente is how you say it in Spanish. But he's faithful. He is enduring forever and ever, for ages and ages to come. He is King. He's Yeshua. He's Yahweh, Jesus Christ, King of Kings. So he will never ever give up on you. Like, he is awesome. He's amazing. He loves you so much. So, how you see yourself, don't see God like that, So I just want to say that, because that was a huge reframe for me. Especially because I went through a lot in my life where I wanted to just rely on myself. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I was trying to like make myself my own God, and that is absolutely not the case. Jesus Christ is my God. And so, you have to kind of really make that shift, right? Like, God is God, and you have to release and surrender control of all things to him. I've seen so many times, not just in my business or anything, not just in like my career, or areas of my life that I care about, but in all ways of my life, I have seen recently how God has really been the better. He's been the one that knows best how to do things. And then when those things happen, when those outcomes or results happen, then I'm like, oh, like, I could see now how you weren't letting this happen because you wanted to do it this way, and your way is so much better. Point is, I'll end the video now, it's 10 minutes. Just stay focused on God. Whatever it is that you want to pursue it. Build a business, work out, build that new network, let go of people that are not sort of, adding value to your life in any way, or are actually trying to subtract value from your life. Stay brave, stay bold, stay courageous, because the God that you serve is always with you, and there is absolutely no man, woman, situation, or thing, and not even the enemy himself, that can ever stop what God has placed in your heart. Ever. Absolutely not, under no circumstances, because Jesus loves you, and he wants you to prosper, and he loves you so much that he has already forgiven you for all the mistakes and sins that you've made. So anything is up for grabs when you're with Jesus, because he's got your back. So keep moving forward, build that business, transform your life, change every single thing in your life that you want to change, that you no longer want to have holding space in your life. Change it up, man, or woman, change it up. Because honestly, I'm telling you, no matter how weak you think you feel, your strength comes from God. You can absolutely do anything in your life, and you have absolutely got this. And I'm rooting for you. So if you want to talk more about this, I'll leave my link down below under this video to my newsletter and my LinkedIn page. Also, you can go to my page or comment under this video if you want to talk further. We can connect. So let me know what you found helpful in this video. Let me know if you've been going through similar things or have been thinking about similar things like this. I'm definitely going to start posting more on here, which I already have been, but I'm excited. I'm eager to continue posting and building this audience with you guys. So I'll see you guys in the next video.